Hi, it's Leslie. 1,000-pound sisters, my favorite sisters are back. And just them being back is news in itself because we didn't even know they would both be back, but they are. So excited I am. We left Tammy last season like inches from death again, and boy has she gone through it. She was at her highest weight ever.
I weighed the most I've ever weighed.
717 pounds.
Lorena.
So she went back into rehab. Not even a half hour after being into rehab, she was rushed to the hospital.
I was here maybe less than 30 minutes and my oxygen level dropped. I had to be taken to the hospital. They put me in a medical induced coma.
Her oxygen levels dropped and she was put into a medically induced coma. Tammy remembers none of this, but then she just miraculously wakes up a week later on life support in the hospital.
I woke up like a week later in the hospital on life support. I don't remember any of it.
And once again, she cheats death. Unbelievable. She is one strong woman, or God is just looking out for her. Or both. I am an eternal optimist, or I'm just a hopeless idiot, because I just believe where there's life, there's hope, and I am just praying Tammy can pull it out this time. 4th or 5th time's a charm, whatever it is. I am pulling for you, Tammy. I just want to see her lose that weight and get that surgery, and hopefully this season is going to be the start of something good here. So there's still 1,000 pounds, because what Tammy has gained now, Amy has lost. So they're still hovering right around the 1,000 pounds for both of them. But on to some happier news. Amy is pregnant again. Little Gage is gonna have a sibling. That's the happy news. And Chris still looks good. He's down 95 pounds since surgery. Most importantly, he hasn't gained any weight back. I mean, that's the most important thing. And he looks great. But he came from a very dark place also. It's like everyone's lives are on the upswing. We're just waiting on Tammy. Tammy, come on. You can pull it out from behind. You can do this, Tammy. So we pick it up with Tammy back in rehab, and Amy is battling the morning sickness and pregnancy. So Chris and Amanda made the journey over to see Tammy in the rehab center, and she has a trach in now, which is a good thing because I guess that's just for safety reasons. God forbid something happens, they have like immediate access to her airways, so that's wonderful. I'm all for precautionary measures. And I tell you, the first sign that we maybe think, as Tammy says, this is her rock bottom, but you know, she said that before, but one thing that was different that they also acknowledged was different is that Tammy asked Chris to buy the nurses flowers, and that is not the Tammy we knew. The Tammy we knew before was just miserable, and she'd be barking at him and treating them like crap and everything like that. And it's a very good sign to be thinking about others and to be thankful for others. That's the first good sign that maybe she's going to turn her life around. So I'm of course, I'm so gullible and looking for anything I can hold on to, but I am taking that as a good sign of things to come. So she's been in there, you know, she's doing the rehab. She's walked, 12 steps. Just to see her up and moving and walking around has got to be a great step forward, no pun intended or pun intended.
Very good. Right here, 6. Keep going. There's 10. Go any further? Beautiful.
Great job,
12. That's it.
Tammy says she's hit a rock bottom. I mean, hopefully this is truly the rock bottom that we've all been waiting for, that can, only then can true change actually happen, and she can turn her life around, lose the rest of that weight, and get that needed surgery we've been all waiting for. She's down 100 pounds. She's speaking to the doctor that would perform, I guess, the weight loss surgery if she gets down to that magic number of 550, which I could have sworn she was down to at one point before, but I can't remember what happened with that. But she's down 100 pounds. The doctor wasn't as enthusiastic because he was like, some of it was like from medically induced weight loss. But you know what? We'll take it. It's kind of like a good flu. You get that, you run with it. Anything to jumpstart the weight loss. So she's off and running, and hopefully she can just keep this up. It's a sign of good things to come. But we couldn't go through the episode without a little drama. Something clogged up her trach, and thankfully they had Tammy's room right next to the the nurse's station, which is key because they could just run right in if anything happened. And thankfully she's hooked up to all the monitors, so when something went awry they could run in and try to figure out what was going on, and they brought her back to life again. She almost choked to death or something clogged up her trach. So but another near death experience, and she made it through. She is here for a reason, and I'm pulling for you, Tammy. And that's the recap. This is my favorite show. I've been waiting all year for this season to come back. And if you like my recap, be here every week covering it. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell and hit the like button if you liked my recap, and I will see you next time. Bye.